At some Victorian funerals, not everyone crying was actually mourning. Some were hired, dressed head to toe in black, forbidden to speak. They were called mutes, and they were paid to embody grief. This is morbid history. Victorian England was obsessed with mourning. Elaborate rituals, strict dress codes, and public displays of sorrow were expected, especially if the family was wealthy. Enter the funeral mute, a paid mourner who stood outside the house or led the procession, often holding a black staff or wearing a top hat with a veil. They didn't speak. They didn't smile. Their job was simple: make grief visible. The idea was a carryover from ancient Rome and was revived in the 18th and 19th centuries. Hiring mutes signaled respectability, status, and sometimes just the need to make the crowd look bigger. In some cases, the number of mutes you hired was a flex, a literal performance of loss. It was a lonely, somber job. Mutes were often poor. Sometimes they were former servants of the deceased, forced to grieve publicly for people who barely noticed them in life. But they were essential to the era's morbid theater, living symbols of silence and sorrow. Today, we don't hire people to grieve for us, but in Victorian times, grief was a performance, and the mute was its quietest actor. Follow this page for more eerie rituals, forgotten funerals, and the roles we play when death comes calling. And for even deeper dives into our collective past, download the Morbid History Podcast. I'm your host, Thomas Gloom, and as always, remember, history can be a lot of things, including morbid.